Good, good morning, everyone. Sincerely, George here. Thank you so much for being here today. I want to just tell you really briefly about my cacao ceremony. It was really amazing. The space was awesome. The guides were amazing, and the different activities we did were transformative. I had an amazing experience. It started at 10. I guess we got started around 11, 11:30 maybe, and we left and were at dinner by 7 p.m. So it was a long journey. I think probably when taxis were called, it was about 5 o'clock. But it was an amazing experience. We started when we entered the space. It was just this big walled garden, and it was a small group of people. We had to open the container about, I don't know, an hour or so in because somebody arrived late. But I really liked how they, realized somebody was coming late, closed the container, created safe space for all of us, got us into the moment, and really helped us set intention for what we want to do and where we want to go. I have a small video of sound massage, which was fantastic. It felt amazing. You can feel it all the way through your body. And there were Tibetan bowls and just dropping into the sound, having the vibration of sound, and having all of the different, you know, capillaries in your body, and your body just open and awake. That's what cacao is very much like. It isn't a trip as some may wish it was. Instead, it's a very gentle plant medicine. And because I don't want this video to go on forever, I'm just going to read something here from cacaomama.com. So, Sacred Cacao Ceremony. The cacao spirit is the keeper of ancient sacred wisdom. The spiritual dimension is described as a medicine to the soul, the medicine of peace as a rainbow medicine. Most indigenous people regard the cacao spirit as a feminine source and associate her power with the emotional body, the voice, and the way to communicate with spirit. Mama Cacao holds the vibration of kindness, unconditional love, joy, and allowing and loving connection with yourself and others. Cacao's energy is healing, motherly, and very gentle. So I'll stop there for a second. One of the coolest things about the entire event is I'm like, ooh, bugs. Oh my goodness. I can't handle bugs, and I still can't. I did have a run-in with a spider. But as I said, it was a walled garden, and there was a pool that took up the majority of the backyard. But then there was you can envision a small yoga area. I'm sure the space was probably because there was a small house. It seemed very primitive, but it was a one large room with you know cinder blocks, built into the house, breaking off the bathroom. But it seems like it may have been created as a ceremony space to begin with. And I bring that up because along the outside, there were all of these palm trees, and then there was the pool, and then there was this other area that was sort of divided by trees going through the center, with lots of different you know frou-frou stuff in the center to just make the space even more better. And I just spent so much time in the trees. So there was the healing space or the ceremonial space, and then the pool, and then the wall with trees between the pool and the wall. And I was just like on the edge of the pool, cuddled up with the trees. In Mexico, water is, prize. You go and buy it. You don't just pour it into the tap. And I'm sitting here feeding water to the trees. It was a really awesome experience, and I felt very grounded. My interest in grounding and the intuitive nature that comes, or I'm sorry, the intuitive knowing that comes from sitting and meditating with a tree. Yeah, it's quite valuable. If you can't find an answer, go lean on a tree and see what you can get. So, um, yeah, but yeah, so I want to just read one more thing from this site. Sacred food for the body, soul, spirit, and heart. The cacao spirit activates the sacred fire within, assisting you in burning away old and dense energies. Cacao renews our sacred communication with spirit, where we come from. Cacao offers a loving embrace for the soul. This may feel like somebody is holding you, supporting your back. Cacao acts on the physical body offering nutrients, minerals, and feeling good hormones. Blood circulation is accelerated up to 40%. Mama Cacao speaks in the emotional body and inner child. Her gentle care can be very gentle, very grandmotherly, very tender, and very loving. And that was really a big part of the experience, was just feeling enveloped in this container of love, and speaking into the guides who took us on this journey, and my own interest in privacy. I didn't tell them I was going to make a video, so I don't really want to disclose who they are in case they don't feel ready to share their gift with the world. But they just really created the most sacred space. It was awesome. Actually, I will say, because they asked for a review. So, yeah, Jaga and Jeannie, they just created a really beautiful space, and both of them are focused on the healing arts and just helping people drop in and helping people connect with their meditative space, their meditative state, so they can have the awakening that they're looking for. And that was the real purpose of setting an intention. Like, what's your intention? What is it that you're going to keep laid on the mind for consideration and thought? And for me, it was, what are the things that I'm laying aside, right? And I forgot about that, but that was sort of the premise of the new moon rebirth, was what are you burning on the fire? And there was a fire up at the far end of the pool. I spent a lot of time there too, and just throwing stuff onto the fire, throwing away the baggage, right? So it was so awesome, and I hope the sound on this is good. I'm sorry if it's a little bit rambly, but I wanted to close this experience and say a massive thank you to everybody who left comments, and it just blew my heart open to see some of the comments that I did, especially the early ones. It was just like made the experience so amazing, because I hadn't even made it to the event yet when I saw your comments. So thank you, everybody who's interacting and supporting me with my channel. I really adore and appreciate you. Please like, subscribe. I'm still less than 1,000 subscribers, but that's okay. I'm having fun. Loving you. Mwah. Bye.